and welcome to day number 8 of the 30-day yoga challenge. Today it's all about flowing through the poses. It's kind of a short vinyasa flow. If you have the 30-day yoga challenge, go and grab it. Other than that, you only need a mat. If you don't have the 30-day yoga challenge, then please grab a notebook. That will be enough to make your notes in the beginning of the class. We start in a comfortable seated position of your choice. If you like, you could put a block under your sitting bones or a meditation cushion, or any kind of cushion is fine. As soon as you're ready, roll your shoulders back, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. Take your time to arrive on your mat. You've already made it through 1 week of the 30-day yoga challenge. You can be really proud of yourself. Feel the connection with the ground. Your sitting bones heavy on the floor. Feel your spine growing tall. Your neck is long. Feel your breath coming in and out through the nose. And for a moment, just notice how you feel. How's your energy level? What kind of emotions are present? And how much do you feel connected to your higher self, your spiritual self? You can call it the universe, whatever the name is for you. Maybe you just call it present moment. Gently open up your eyes. If you do have the 30-day yoga challenge, now you can make your crosses at the side of day 8. So you make a cross for your energy level, for your mood, and for how much you feel connected with the present moment or your higher self. If you don't have the 30-day yoga challenge, you can make some notes in your notebook about your energy level, mood, and connection to the present moment. We do this because yoga is never just a physical practice. It is actually much more than that. It is a connection of mind, body, and soul even. So it's important to not only do the exercises, but also feel the exercises, feel the body, feel what's going on in the mind. When you made your crosses or your notes in your notebook, go grab your mat. We start in downward facing dog. And maybe it's also morning when you do this yoga flow, and it's morning for me, and I always feel a little stiff in the morning. So make sure the alignment is good here in downward facing dog. I'd like to put my index fingers forward, so I have a slight external rotation in my arms. My hands are shoulder width distance apart. Lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog, and if it is morning, you can just take your time and bend one knee after the other. or just keep your knees bent. That's totally fine, because the body needs to wake up. And also make sure that you notice how your body feels when you do certain exercises, certain poses or movements. That's all yoga is about. And when you are finished with your walking dog, then you can come to stillness. Keep your knees bent so you can really elongate your spine. Push into your hands and the fingertips. The weight should be in your whole hand, not only in the palm of your hand, but also in the fingertips. Your whole hand is working here and pushing the floor away, pushing your hips up and back. Elongate the spine. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Lift the right leg off the floor. Keep your hips leveled. Exhale, bring the right knee into your chest and place the right foot next to your right hand. Lower the left knee on the floor. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Inhale here. Open the chest a little more. Draw the inner thighs together. Keep this activation of the legs, and then maybe lower a little deeper into this low lunge position. From here, lower your arms halfway down and twist to the right side. Reach your arms away from each other. Lengthen the spine as you twist with your belly muscles. Inhale, come back to low lunge. Exhale, go back to directly to the twist. From here, place the right hand onto the left upper thigh and reach the left hand to the ceiling for this twisted variation of low lunge. Inhale, come back to low lunge, place both hands around the front foot and step back to downward facing dog. This was already one flow. Again, make yourself comfortable in your downward facing dog. If you want to walk the dog, that's fine. That always feels great for me and for my calves. Slowly come back to stillness. Keep your knees generously bent, that's fine. Inhale, lift the left leg off the floor. Exhale, bring the left knee into your chest. Lower the left foot next to your left hand. Lower the right knee. Inhale, lift your arms up. Open the chest to the ceiling. Squeeze your inner thighs together. That will help you to activate the legs and safely going deeper into this hip opening pose. Exhale, lower your arms halfway down and twist to the left side. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist with the strength of your belly muscles. Inhale, come back to low lunge, and exhale directly back to this twisted variation. Place the left hand onto your right upper thigh and lift the right arm up to the ceiling. This is a funky version of this low lunge, but it should feel really nice in your body. Slowly come back to low lunge, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring both hands around the front foot. Step the left foot back to meet the right. downward facing dog. Another couple of breaths here, or if you want, you can also take a child's pose. That's always an option. We go now a little deeper into the twist. Come into stillness. Inhale, lift the right leg off the floor. Exhale, step the right foot next to your right hand. Lower the left heel in a 45-degree angle to the floor. Straighten the right leg. If you can't reach the floor, you can use blocks here to support the pose. Or if you can lower the fingertips to the floor. Make sure your hips are leveled. So the left hip is pushing forward as the right hip is pushing to the back. That's how you level the hips in pyramid pose. From here, a block can be very handy here if you do have one. If you don't, it's not a big deal. Place the block to the inside of the right foot, or just place your fingertips on the floor and reach the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. For this revolved triangle, one more inhale and exhale, release. Place both hands to the floor, step back to downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Inhale, lift the left leg off the floor. Exhale, step the left foot next to the left hand. Lower the right heel in a 45-degree angle. Straighten the front leg. Again, use your blocks here if you like. And lengthen the spine as you fold forward over the left leg. Draw your left hip back and push the right hip forward to create this squareness of the hips actually. Now place the right hand onto your block on the inside of the left foot or fingertips to the floor and lift the left arm up to the ceiling for revolved triangle. This is an intense pose. Just go where you feel the stretch. Doesn't have to be the full expression of the pose. One more breath. Exhale, bring both hands to the floor, step back to downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the floor. Now we're gonna do lion pose. Lion pose is actually a breath, lion's breath. So you place your hands in front of you. We're gonna exhale through the mouth. We're gonna stick the tongue out and look up to the ceiling. So it looks a little silly, but you're at home. Don't look at me. No, you can look at me, that's fine. So you inhale through the nose and you exhale through the mouth as you stick your tongue out. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now place your head on the floor, grab your heels with your hands and draw, push your heels into your hands and create this stretch in your upper back. This is a rabbit pose. So your upper back gets really rounded. and you try to push your heels into your hands while your upper back tries to reach away from your heels. And release, come into child's pose. This is our last pose for today. A really restful pose. You can give all your weight into the earth. Release all the tension, the effort. You can let go of everything that you maybe still hold on to. Slowly come back up. Return to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me today. This was already day 8. I'm so proud of you. Tomorrow we're gonna do day 9 and it's gonna be a chair yoga flow, so stay with me. And if you do want to have the 30-day yoga challenge, I'll link it in the video below, and it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. That helps me a lot, so thank you so much for subscribing. And if you want to participate in the giveaway this month, also make sure you comment on one of the videos. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful day. See you in the next video.